Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and share any and everyone that you can. Just out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. And the Celtics beat the Memphis Grizzlies. What was the score? Hold on. What was the score? The Celtics beat the Memphis Grizzlies 92-78 in their first Summer League game. Great game to see all of our guys. Yeah, so let's go down the line. Hugo Gonzalez, of course, the 28th overall pick, is a guy that the Celtics really love. We saw that, heard that they were in love with this player. They were stupidly in love with this player. And 6'6", 19 years old, 220 pounds or so, has the frame to be a really good NBA wing. So he played 28 minutes, 12 points, 2 blocks, a steal, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. And Ugo's energy is just insane. It's literally insane. If you have not seen my scouting report on him, please go watch it after this video. Don't click off. Go watch it after this video. The very first play was something that I noted. It was, hey, on the offensive side of the ball, he might not be the greatest shooter yet, but what he does at an elite level right now is cutting and crashing offensive rebounds. The very first offensive possession, he came flying down the middle of the lane and got a tip in put back, right? So that was just very great. That was just really cool to see that, the first possession, he does something that I kind of shown that, hey, he will be able to do this coming into the league. And we all know that the Celtics love those corner crashes. So Brad probably fell in love with a 6'6" athletic guy that can just fly in and get putback attempts and extra possessions for our team. The thing with Ugo though today was his shot, right? He shot 3 for 5 from 3. There was a couple of attempts in the paint. He's super young, he is raw now, and he has some moves getting to the rim, but finishing at the rim sometimes is not going to be his strong suit. So there were some times where he had impressive first step to get to the rim, but he just not finishing that great yet, and that's going to come with time. But other than that, his shot really was impressive. It was really impressive. All of them might have been off the dribble, I'm not sure, but he had one where there was nothing going for the Celtics on offense, and he just did a little setback move, hit the 3. There was one in transition where he just pulled up and shot it. So even though he did shoot 28% last year with Real Madrid, and he's never been a consistently high percentage 3-point shooter, the mechanics in the shot gave me hope that, hey, if he comes out in summer league, shoots well, if he works and shoots a lot of threes per day, he could get better at that. And the shot mechanics gave me so much hope, and it was just good to see him shoot good in his first game. Defensively, he's an energizer bunny off the break. He is just everywhere. There's so many possessions where he's given multiple efforts and he's just everywhere. He's pressuring. I like the defense our young Celtics gave. The pressure from Shoga, who I'll talk about later, was good. His hands were phenomenal in his game, but Ugo was just everywhere, and that's what you want to see. You want to see a guy who has accelerated feel on the offensive side, especially off the ball, for a 19-year-old kid, and on defense he's just gonna play his ass off. Now I compared his defense to Aaron Nesmith, and not even the defense part, but he was on the floor all night. He was getting hit, getting knocked over. That's some of that Aaron Nesmith crash type of stuff. So we will see him be everywhere. In that interview, that if you have not seen that interview, go to my Twitter, __ at Keynick, at __ Keynick. It will be in the description. I think Stephanie Hubbard, I don't know, but she asked him a question blah blah blah, and he was just I'm ready to get back in the game. He was just yeah, we had to do this, blah blah blah, and he was just so focused on the game that she gave him 2 questions and his response was less than 5 seconds, and he was just so locked into the game, and competitiveness oozes in his play style. So it's no surprise that he said that like that. So I was very impressed with Ugo. So again, he shot 3 for 5 from 3, 4 for 12 from the field, 1 for 5 from the free throw line. The free throws don't concern me, at least not yet. He's always been. Also, this is another thing that gives me hope for his shot, is that he's always been around 75 to 80% at the line. So I'm not really worried about that. But yes, I loved Ugo in this game. Next, Jordan Walsh, 17 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, was a +6, 3 for 6 from the 3, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 6 for 12 from the field. This is exactly what we want from Jordan Walsh. Now, this is the guy that probably has the most pressure on this roster, solely because he is the longest tenure guy. He's been here for 3 years. It's his third attempt at Summer League. His first year as a rookie was really good. He averaged like 18 points, shot good from the field and from 3. But last year, I felt he was good defensively, but like he missed his first like 20 attempts, and him not hitting shots really messes with his head, which in turn messes with his entire game. I felt like in this game, like his shot looks so good. Like the release is the same, like his shot, looks the same, but it like he just no hesitation on some of these, and there are times this certainly helps that like he has time to shoot these shots, and he's taking a dribble because he's wide open and he's shooting it and he's hitting it with confidence. There was one where it was a really deep 3. It was near like the hash mark and he just drained it. So I really like Jordan's game. I felt he was under control for the most part. He had 3 turnovers. I feel like everybody's gonna turn over here, but I feel like he was under control for the most part. Defensively, again, him and Ugo defensively, the size, the length, the intensity, the energy, like that can really be an impressive and fun dynamic duo on the defensive side to watch. So I liked Jordan Walsh's game also. Next, we have Amari Williams, who, yeah, I know that's my boy. 21 minutes, 9 points, 2 blocks, a steal, an assist, 3 rebounds, 3 for 3 from the field, 3 for 4 from the line. So one of my big like improvement points for him was touch inside the paint, like when he's not dunking, right? Of course, 3 shots is like, it's perfect, like 3 to 5 shots per game, and I felt he should have had way more points. Like he was screening, his screening was phenomenal in this game, and there were so many times where he was open in the paint on those rolls and he wasn't receiving it. It is what it is. Like at Kentucky, like it was so many post touches. A chunk of those were like forced post touches because he's their best player, right? And they run everything through him. So I don't think he's a refined post guy. He has strength. He has the back down move. He has the drop step and the turnaround over his left shoulder, right? Again, it's just not a super efficient play for him because he's not like a supremely skilled post guy. And I'm like, listen, if he comes to the league where they're completely taking that out of his game, still has it. If like an occasion comes, he has a switch, he has a small on him, or it's like shot clock, he can still go to that. But in the flow of the offense, we're cutting that out. It's rolls and alley-oops, dunks, layups, alley-oops. So I wasn't really worried about the touch percentage. Of course, it needs to improve because if he ever gets like a floater or he can get like a consistent like push shot, that would just help us so much. Yeah, man, I thought he was good in this game. I really thought he was good in this game. His defensive awareness was good. He's not a guy that's gonna get like 5 blocks, you know what I'm saying? He could, but he's not like a super big shot block guy, but he is a positional defender. Like he knows where to be, and he has strength, he has size, he has some athleticism too. On the offense side of the ball, like I wish they would have gave him more opportunity to like handle. You can see like the passing is so evident. The translation to being a hub big it's evident. There was a pass where he was in the post on the left side and Miles Norris was like on the other wing, and he just effortlessly threw it to where he was supposed to be at, and it was amazing, man. I had to tweet it. It was just amazing. So Amari, he screened well in this game. He passed well. He had a couple turnovers though, but also like he can be a problem running the floor. He's more agile and is going to be more agile than a lot of centers in the NBA. Straight line speed, like running in transition, rim running, even him like handling it when the Grizzlies pressure kind of got to the Celtics a little bit in this game. And I tweeted, I was like, hey, bring Amari up and pass it to him and see what happens. Because if he gets it and he gets his shoulders past a center, they won't be able to recover. They started putting him down there in the press. He blew past Armando Baycott. He got fouled, and there was another one where he brung it up, and he was the hub on that possession. So I think there's a lot you can do with Amari, and I thought he showcased a lot in this game. I thought Shaman played okay. Like he shot 2 for 14, 1 for 8. Of course, I would love him to hit shots. Like, of course, I would rather him not go 2 for 14. What I'm looking at for Shaman is the game slowed down for Shaman, right? How is he processing? Is he making the correct reads, and is he getting sped up by some of the guys? He wasn't doing that. I don't think he got sped up. Of course, everybody's gonna have some turnovers in some league, but like he wasn't getting sped up. I thought, of course, he's gonna take some ill-advised shots because he's like the guy on the summer league team, but I wasn't too off put by the shooting percentages. Of course, again, I'd rather him hit every shot, but these are shots that he's gonna miss and shots that he's going to hit at some point. He scored like 20 points against the Nets in the regular season on like 8 for 9, so it's gonna come and go. Again, I'll say this again, I would rather him not go 2 for 14, but I'm not really hooked up on the percentages, especially in the first game of Summer League. So I didn't really mind Sharman's game. Of course, could have been a lot better, but it is what it is. Charles Bassey. So this is interesting, right? Charles Bassey played 18 minutes, was 7 for 8 from the field, 14 points, 2 blocks, 11 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds for Charles Bassey in this game. I tweeted I think it was like June 30th. I was like, man, the Celtics front court, we lost Luke Cornett, Al Horford is probably not slated to come back to us, right? And I was just looking at like free agency, restricted free agency, everything. I was just like, who is a center that the Celtics can take a chance on that's probably like young, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, Charles Bassey is a guy that I would like to see the Celtics take a chance on. Now they signed Luka Garza. Don't really know about that. But 5 minutes before the game starts, I see on my timeline that Charles Bassey is in the warm-ups. I'm like, what, huh? I did not see Charles Bassey in any of the practices or any like lineup before, like 5 minutes before this game. I'm like, oh shit. He just walked in the gym and they handed him a goddamn jersey. Said, hey, I know you, Charles Bassey. You trying to play? He said, yeah. So, and then he came in and he made an immediate impact. Athletic, finisher, vertical, spacer, can block shots, can really rebound. Like Charles Bassey, if he like actually makes this roster, he has an argument to be our best center. Like, I'm not gonna count Amari just yet because he hasn't played like at all. He's better than Garza, and the argument is between him and Kata. And there is 100% a case for him being better than Kata, right? So Bassey, like, for a guy that just walked onto our Summer League team, can potentially be the best center on our roster right now. So we got two-way spots. I believe those are for Shoga and Amari, but we're still like mentioned to have some trades. I would like Charles Bassey to be on this roster just because like we're so thin at center now. I wish we didn't sign Garza. Well, not wish. We signed Garza and we drafted Amari and we do have Kata, so there's a little jam at the center position, but there's a legit argument that Charles Bassey is the best center on our roster if he's a part of this team. So I love what he did. He did exactly what he does. He rebounds, he blocks shots, he runs, he finishes. So, and that's all you need to do on this team. The center position is very simple for the Celtics. You're either going to be that Kata guy where you need to set good screens, to run the floor, you need to block shots, you need to rebound. You could be the Amari guy or the Cornette guy who still needs to do those things, but since there's such great passers, they have some more responsibility in the DHO game and stuff like that. And Charles Bassey did an amazing job. So shout out to Charles Bassey. Next is Max Shoga, who played 21 minutes, had 5 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. One thing that I liked about Shoga, and then I said about him in my film session, if you haven't seen that, go watch that too. He played with the VCU Rams for his last 2 years of college, and they pressed like all game, every game. And now I don't think he's the most athletic guy. I don't think he's the most quick guy as terms of like sliding his feet, but he's competitive as all get out. And coming from a team that presses that much, coming into this game and having to press is nothing to him because that's what he did for the last 2 years. And his ball pressure was amazing. His hands, again, he averaged 1.8 steals last season and had 2 in this game. And he got some strip downs, a deflection. I liked Shoga's game. He's a combo guard that can do a lot offensively. He did not hit a 3 in this game, but I expect that to come around some point. Kenny Lofton had a really tough start to this game. He ended up with 11 points, 9 boards, 6 offensive boards, 9 for 10 from the free throw line, 1 for 8 from the field. It was a really up and down game for him, but he's a bigger body, so him getting to the line is something that's going to happen. But I felt like at the beginning he was just pressing too much. He's way better than the player he showed in like the first half. He was just like, his handle was loose, he was forcing things, but you saw in the second half like how effective his body type can be, because he can just bowl through guys and go up and get fouled. Like, he was horrible in the paint this game. I don't know where his touch went, but I expect him to be more efficient, of course, but like, he can get offensive rebounds. He has handle for a guy that size. He can shoot the ball too. Again, I expect him to be better, but you saw like in the second half some of the things that he can do, even though the first half was basically atrocious. Who else? Oh yeah, Miles Norris. I like Miles Norris. I didn't think he had the greatest game. I think his first half was cool, but 5 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 8 points, 5 rebounds. He is a jumbo size shooter, and with his role gonna be more simplified with the big Celtics. Like, he's just catching and shooting, attacking, closeouts. I think he got into trouble when he was trying to do a little bit too much. Like, he's a jumbo size wing that can really shoot the ball, and if he just continues to hit shots and get some rebounds, he'll be fine. But yeah, that's it, y'all. But I appreciate y'all. Sadly, I leave to go to Texas tomorrow morning, so for 3 weeks, so I'm gonna miss the entire I'm not gonna miss it, but I won't be able to do like videos and shit, and I'll try my best to watch a lot of other games, and I'll try my best. Like, I gotta see the Summer League stuff. I'm so excited for this, but I'm gonna try to get a film session out before I leave tomorrow. It just depends on when the game is uploaded to the site I use. It probably won't. I'm leaving super early, so. But I appreciate y'all. Follow my Twitter, because that's where I'll be for the next 3 weeks. I won't be on YouTube. I can't bring my computer and all my stuff, so sad to be gone for so long, but I will be back. We'll be detailing a lot of stuff, but basically the Summer League buzz will be down by then. But I will be on Twitter a lot, because I will bring my phone. So I mean, I'll try my best to get some content out for y'all on Twitter. Again, go follow that. And I'm excited. I love this win for the Celtics. But if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share any and everyone you can, just to find out a little bit more. And I will see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.